The presence of a Buddha is the presence of an intense energy. It is the presence of all paradoxes. In his surroundings, a mysterious energy is active. It is often found that in some people, the presence of a Buddha activates the sex center of a person and sex arises in him. Georges Gurdjieff was a unique master and was always in controversies because people would not understand this phenomena of intense energy presence. Once somebody asked G. Krishnamurti that what was it like being with a Buddha, with an awakened one. He did not say anything but just walked away. Everybody felt great unease and restlessness within. Should this happen in the company of a spiritual master? In the company of a Buddha? Was the question everyone was concerned with. After some time, J.K. returned and asked, "What do you think now? Do you feel something?" Now the question is that why should these things happen in the presence of a Buddha? But yes, these things do happen in the presence of an intense energy. Not only the basic center, any of the centers may get activated. There is mysterious energy surrounding a master, and whoever is receptive shall get affected by it. To be with a Buddha is to be with a peak. If the peak is there, then valley is just adjacent to it. And then there is a risk, a little miss of a step, and you fall straight into the valley. But if you are careful, you go to the peak and beyond. Similarly, in high energy fields, you may open up to constructive forces, or you may align with destructive forces, as all possibilities are open there. You have lived several lives and you don't even know what all is suppressed within you, and accordingly you may align with anything and intensify them. Now, when you are in the intense energy field, these suppressed emotions of all past lives come to surface and you are taken aback. You are not able to understand and believe that all this was lying somewhere within you and it has come from within you. So you look around for its reason outside of you and somehow find a reason to suit your fancy and make it responsible for your situation. But then you get into a vicious circle for you. Initiate such actions which become a new series of karma and bondage. You begin the blame game and you get trapped. Something that had happened to exhaust your karma and release you of your burden of karma now becomes the very reason for further burden. You have to understand one thing very clearly, that whatever surfaces in your life is initiated by you alone. No other reason can be attributed to it outside of you. You cannot blame anyone. When you are clear on this issue, you observe yourself and work on yourself. When you go through this type of experience, don't try to suppress anything. Feel the experience. Just be with it for some time, and then you will see that it will shake you. It may come like a flood, but gradually it will change. It will subside and leave you free of it, like everything washed, clean, and clear after heavy showers. Let us take the calm, sex, the basic energy center. It is naturally activated, as I have already discussed before, and it is most familiar to you. As soon as it arises within you, you feel like doing something to deal with it. But if you can stay with it for a while and feel it to its fullest, you shall discover that it transforms. But since you don't allow it to live itself out, it keeps pestering you. The same happens with all emotions, be it fear, be it anger, be it jealousy, whatever it may be. You just be with it and allow it to grow and exhaust itself. Let it take its course and reach its maximum, and once it reaches its fullest, it is destroyed and something new comes. It gets transformed. If you are aware, you can feel this transformation. If you are in water, you go deep to the bottom of the water, you will be thrown back on the surface. But if you are somewhere midway, you may drown. Don't deal with such things in a half-baked way. Allow them to happen fully without any judgment, without any comparison, without any interpretation. Do not allow your mind to come in between, and once it is lived fully, it leaves you free. Everyone has male and female energies running through them, having their unique qualities. Sadhana is balancing of these energies so that once they are in harmony, you can transcend them. A Buddha is the perfect balance of these energies and beyond it. Therefore, in the presence of this balance, your imbalanced energy tends to harmonize, and in the process, whatever is suppressed causing this imbalance gets affected and surfaces. It comes from within you, so you have to work on yourself. You don't have to run outside for a solution. In fact, if you are patient, it shall transform of its own. Whatever is done by the energy itself. If you try to interfere, you will complicate it further. Calm or sex is not only sexual desire. It is basically the desire to live. We have come from this calm. It runs in each and every cell of our body. It is natural, a desire to live, and there is nothing wrong with it. But this calm does not come alone. Along with it comes comparison, greed, anger, hate, violence, competition, so many things. The tendency to accumulate is also an offshoot of sex, to ensure that life is not endangered. But for a seeker, this calm, this sex does not bring all these vices. For he has faith in life. He knows that life is secure. If something has to remain, it shall remain. If it has to go, it will go. A seeker is assured of life, and so calm does not bother him and hinder his growth. For others, they have to work on their energies.